PNC News. My name is Leslie Faircaker and I'm back like not your father. I missed you guys so much. Unlike your father, I missed you no more. Sing around, none of that shit. In today's news, Safair pilots are on strike. They were seen on Cloud Nimbo Stratus singing Futseki man, Pharoahfi man, Jwala Masemba. Those white pilots. There's not a department in South Africa that hasn't struck. The only people in South Africa due a strike is the homeless people. And once they start striking, there'll be no one to help at the traffic lights. We can't lose our intern traffic officers. If they strike, there'll be signs. More than 200 pilots at Fly Safair are expected to go on strike this week. That's 2 taxis worth of taxi drivers. Not full taxis, obviously. Flight Safair confirmed that 8% of its flights on Monday had to be cancelled, just like a bare child. Pilots remain grounded and we need them on Cloud 9 or Cloud 10.5 salary increase. The strike could last at least 2 weeks.
We were contacted by the CCMA last week already. As soon as we issued our one-day strike notice, we were contacted and we agreed to a conciliation process because we wanted to resolve this to prevent this from happening. Unfortunately, Safair for the whole weekend never responded to the CCMA, so there was no feedback. Although they are saying in the media that parties are talking to each other, it's not actually the truth. I mean, if they spoke to us, they would have contacted the CCMA. The intentions of our one-day strike was initially not to disrupt or to limit disruptions and get Safair back to the negotiation table. Their response was a 7-day lockout. So even if our members want to return to work today, they can't because they are locked out. They are locked out for 7 days, and that lockout is on condition that they must accept the current offer on the table of 5.7%. If they don't accept it within this 7 days, the lockout will be extended for another 7 days. So our strike action, an extension of our strike notice for 14 days was as a response to that. We are simply trying to match the company, but at the end of the day, one can also ascribe or should actually ascribe these disruptions to the company themselves. The same company that downplayed the impact of this over the whole weekend and late last night issued a statement saying that there will be flights cancelled.
In more protest news, residents of Tembisa have shut down Tembisa over electricity tariff hike. Police have fired rubber bullets at protesting Tembisa residents. 2 police vehicles were damaged during the protest. The comedy community is very happy Skumba moved out and he's okay. Data from police shows that 27 protests happen in South Africa every day. 27 is very symbolic in this country. Mandela fought for 27 years for us to have 27 protests per day. In South Africa, we all have the same 27 hours. 27 is our calling code. Even a South African Sangoma will tell you this. Right now, there's a 27 in prison watching this very proudly. He is in 27 heaven. The only thing South Africans are not is size 27. No DNA, just OBE, city. That's it from us at PNC News. My name is Leslie Faircaker. See you next week. Say Mandela Bridge. No horse formed against me shall prosper. Fuck Michael Owen.
Banyana bagane? Bon, we must learn how to wear the panty liner. Yes, because when you mix alcohol and water, body, bistro, gravy, where are you going to catch it? Panty is not meant to catch contents. It's supposed to protect. If you are not catching it, that means you're going to leak. Then you'll have someone tapping you on your shoulder saying, hi, sorry, you've got something here. Wabon, no, I need you to hear this piece. Don't rush me. it's important for body functions to come together like a stew of sorts. You've got gravy, you've got the peas, the potatoes, the chicken. Then you have a side of rice, then your salad, whatever, the green pepper. You get raisin if you like, the sweets. It's just hold on there. Just hold on there. When it's time for you to perform and you don't want to let your man on, you've got a grip. You know, like a glove. It must fit your arms. If you just stand here and I can finish what I'm saying, it's very important. If you're putting your phone with your boobs, cancer, okay? That is why when we go in the toilet, the smell is what? What? It's like clouds you moving through. Smell. That is wrong, guys. Water, main component. Your bum will actually be loose. You will get gas coming out of everywhere. That is a problem. As a lady, you must have timing for bodily functions. We go through periods for 7 to 10 days. People are not bathing. People are not scraping their underarm. Your belly button, it's dusty. This guy here, do you wipe here? Do you? It's important that this also is supported because if you're gonna run, gravity will put her down. You understand me? The ground, we don't want that. Guys don't want boobs that sweep the floor. When you turn the corner, it's a slap in your face. That was a mistake, now it's a fight. Your nipples are actually crying for some care. All you do is you go past them with a fast lap. You don't clean around that area they call areola. It's not naniola. You get me? Then I don't want to talk about nails.
Yes.
When you're gripping toilet paper with your nails, that is a problem because then you can't get to your toes. That there is where the problem lies. In between these guys. And don't forget to open the window.
Back to back.
Just speak.
Dressed like an off-road tire. Please.
Chupless. The chupless, this one. They are cheating in Iceland.
Yeah, they're looking for body heat.
Nice.
I can't be poor and you are cheating on me.
Yeah, that's true. Yes,
No,
I hear what you say.
that is wrong. Now I'm
So how
suffering
much-
both ways.
How much must you have?
I'm hungry and you are cheating on me. I'm heartbroken and you're looking at me.
But I mean, all of us are hypocrites. It's like you're saying, do you like blowjobs? Yes. Do you like giving blowjobs? No. So in a way, all of us.
I've never been in a situation.
One for one. For the longest time, China had
more Nikes.
That's when you are in a relationship with two foreigners. Polyfree.
No ways. No ways.
Cheers, babies!
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Welcome to another special edition of PNC.
Oh, damn it.
People who are in need of comedy. Before we kick off, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a man who looks like a teenage mutant ninja turtle in recovery. A para in motion. A para who supports a world-class winning team.
Evan.
Rocking his Crocs that look like they belong to a supervisor on a construction site.
Oh, no.
Please put your digital hands together
Oh, damn it.
for the one, The only rocking his birthday watch. Tsitsi turmeric, the barbaric. And dressed like a 2-pack of serviette paper towels at Pick and Pay.
Yo, I see.
Please put your hands together
The pocket ones.
for the head care. The one who looks like a Stay Soft. The one and only Farieda. Pharoahfi. He said.
Never go bamba. I see that packet. The pocket one. At church, you'll see them a lot.
And usually it's the pink on top, then the grey one, then the white one.
Or the ones in the car.
At the back. Then you're like, no.
You don't know who refills them, but they're always full. I've never needed a tissue in a car, bro. I'm gonna let me wipe my face. There's no aircon in this car.
The tissues and the Stay Soft in the car.
Yes. Your one-stop shop. In the back, ladies and gentlemen, dressed like a stallion security guard.
Yeah.
Those that guard in town. Please put your hands together for the former town dweller. Kgotatso.
Yes.
And those security guards have meetings before they march.
With a $1,400.
And they let you get robbed. I'm busy. It's tea.
Ah, man. And rocking a shirt that looks like a picnic blanket. And an outfit that makes him look like a youth pastor at an upcoming church. Put your hands together.
Yes.
For Chandre Abraham.
Man with many sons. Yeah.
And today, Cheese Babies, you are in for the treat. I have to hand it to him.
Wow.
He's one of the greatest.
High 7.
Ach!
With one hand.
Cheese Babies, the most awarded comedian at the Savannah Comics Choice Comedy Awards.
Yes.
He has so many awards. They're thinking of renaming it the Robbies.
Wow.
Yes. Dressed like an off-road tire. Please.
Chupless. It's a chupless, this
I
one.
didn't even come up with that.
He does.
Please put your hands together for the only man who can do a round of applause by himself.
Yes.
With
The
one
one and
hand.
only Robert Gregory Collins.
Yo.
Cheese Babies. Yeah? Dressed like a newly appointed team leader at My Way. Rest assured, because he's here. It's the one and only Mpho Popps Modikoane.
Otherwise,
Ah,
are you now?
it's happening.
Gregory, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I like what you've done with the place.
Yeah, no, you know, we decided to.
Very nice.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
This looks like a lounge in Midrand.
Just missing hardly on the table.
Stand in Midrand lounge.
And this exposed brick is not by choice. Just waiting for the paint.
We're not done, but we're open.
You know, in every township, there's a house that just has sand outside.
Always.
They've been trying to do construction there for years. Now the children just play in the sand.
Because the builder ran away with the money.
And they hate the children for playing there. Hey, we're gonna build here. This thing's been here for 8 years.
You know, in sand, you already got grass growing out.
Yes.
Sometimes it's cement. Then they don't tell the kids. Now the kids are trying to build sand castles. Now they start. Mama!
Those loose bricks are now cars for poor children.
Wow.
Poor children
Damn.
play with bricks.
Wow.
Damn.
Also, guys, look, like we are all warm. We're dressed warm.
Yes, because it's
You know,
cold.
Robbie's warm, Farieda's warm, I'm warm. What's going on? Are you not cold?
No.
I like that. That is a good play.
Yeah. You see what I
yes.
Do you need someone to cover you?
Yeah.
Or are you fine?
No, I'm good, man.
Is it because the camera is on you? This is so lost.
He's not getting it.
I almost went, oh! It was also off key.
But basically,
With
what he was trying to
allude to,
yes, is the
Yo.
Are you getting it, Robbie?
I'm getting it.
Are you familiar?
I'm getting it.
Robbie's just like a concerned father looking at it. Anytime,
getting it?
here's it coming.
It's coming.
So basically, at a Coldplay concert in Boston,
Yes.
this is all over social media. It's viral. But CEO Andy Byron and his company's chief people officer, Kirsten Cabot, were caught on the Jumbotron sharing an awkward embrace during the kiss cam. Did you guys see that whole
Yes.
that whole thing?
But the lead singer made it worse because he made a joke. So as they appeared on the Jumbotron, the lead singer whose name is
Chris Martin.
No,
everybody
he said,
listens to
I don't know a
Coldplay."
single Coldplay.
I don't.
Chris Martin has infiltrated the black community.
Yeah,
we don't
but
know the name.
There's a song with Casper in your vest.
Honestly.
What?
Oh, we're telling
With
you.
Casper in your vest? For
Yes.
real?
Yeah.
What are they singing?
He has a song with Kanye West.
Yeah, I know the one with Kanye West. That one I know.
What do you call him? Featuring the white man.
Why does this guy not have any sleeves?
Do you think about me now and then? That's him.
So basically, he made a joke because he basically said like, hey, it's either they are very shy or they are busy with something.
Yo.
Yeah.
And that added fuel to the fire, and that made
That's
the
a
video
very
go.
expensive joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was on the head. He hit the nail on the head. But they reacted before he said that. He was just making light of an awkward situation.
Yes.
If I was them, they should just kept holding. And it would have moved on, bruh.
Yeah. And that,
But you must kiss. It's the camera.
Yes,
It's
but
like
even just act like a couple and then keep moving. Your wife will see it and you'll have problems, but they didn't have to trend.
Yeah.
The unwanted attention is
The issue.
the way they reacted. I think that's also part of the double-edged sword that is social media these days. Because then people become experts now on body language and all of that. Because the clip went viral and strangers started dissecting body language and relationship statuses, even digging into their LinkedIn profiles.
Damn.
And that's when they started finding out that this bro is married, but this is the woman he recently gave 2 promotions to.
Yo.
2. But
So-
that's what you do.
That means it was too nice.
Robbie, did you say that's what you do?
But obviously, people look out for the people they like. Makes sense.
I want to excel in life. Yeah.
You should give a promotion to the one he's cheating with.
Yeah.
But apparently, this isn't his first time cheating. The girl that the lady that he's married to was actually his mistress before.
So she knows what you got.
So she knows what's up.
Yes.
She knows what's up or
Hey.
WhatsApp.
Hey. Both of them.
But okay, what's the problem here that everyone's making this change? Is cheating the problem? What is the problem?
I think the problem is cheating. I think especially when it's done by those you don't think do it.
What's that one now?
The ones who are lighter than us.
Yes,
We are the face of cheating.
Yes.
We are the face of
We are the scapegoats.
No, we're the scapegoat.
Oh, damn it.
Because I look at the Coldplay thing and I'm like, do you know how many times it's happened at soccer matches here?
Yes.
At
in the
FNB,
VIP.
in the VIP. But you see what Robbie said. That's what happens. You can clearly see that's someone's husband and that is the son.
but
But when the
there's-
camera's on them, they just stay still, even though you can see. No one ever. We've had maybe about 3 or 4 viral moments like that that have happened at our soccer stadiums.
Yeah.
But no one ran,
Yes.
right?
But also, the VIP at like our games is very small. There's rows there as well. So you can't run away there. You just have to take it like a man.
Yeah, but you know the thing is also cheating. Unfortunately, it's not criminal.
So when you're judging, cheating is wrong for the family and you're hurting people.
Morally.
Obviously, it's morally wrong.
Yes.
But you can't, what do you do then? You just go, okay, this person's in a horrible relationship. Mandela cheated.
Many times.
Muhammad Ali cheated. Like
many times.
All these, if you're going to go down, like, does this make a person bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's horrible for the marriage.
I don't think he's a bad man. I think he's a bad man.
So look.
I'm not trying to defend cheaters, but I'm like, it's a horrible situation to be cheated on. If you've been cheated on, it's horrible.
It's ugly.
It's ugly. Even have you ever cheated and you like, that wasn't nice.
That wasn't nice.
And regretted immediately, like, no, I'm a child of God. This isn't right.
Jesus forgive me.
Yeah, no, right.
In the toilet.
Yeah, it's like,
After doing it, you're like, yo.
While you are washing.
But then,
this is wrong.
Yeah, this isn't nice.
I'm doing my hand.
And then you go back and do it one last time. After this, I swear I'm done.
But then we have to ask the question, like, why do people cheat? Is it like in our biology? You just want to spread it? Or is monogamy, does it feel like a trap?
But here's a funny statistic, nah. We are not even in the top 10 in the world.
What do you mean?
Like
cheaters.
Africans and all that stuff. This is not our thing.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Really?
Working adultery in marriages.
Okay, yeah.
We're not even in the top 10. So I don't think you can attribute it to us alone.
Okay.
No, wait, so when you say we are not in the top 10, what do you mean? We're not in the top 10
Like
of what?
statistically.
Statistically, we're not in the top 10
in the world.
Cheaters of the world. Africa.
So
We
now,
are like there down, especially South Africa. South Africa is like down there.
Yeah.
The most
because it
cheaters,
gives more
We
questions
are
than answers.
number
now.
the
one.
most cheaters are in
or
Asia.
two.
In Asia?
Yeah.
Oh, there's more of them.
Thailand.
Yeah, but you see, now the thing is, it
Yo,
could be.
can we
we're
get
not-
some-
Yeah,
our
I'm on it.
fact
I'm on
checker.
it.
Yes.
I'm on it.
It's
I'm
like
on it.
Telkom and OpenSafe today.
Imagine
Non-existent.
cheating in Thailand and then you find a penis.
The lady
The
boy.
cheater being cheated off.
Yo, wait. What do you do?
I wasted, bruh.
Finish the job.
I do you first, you do me.
You think your wife is gonna be like, you found out it was a guy accidentally, so I forgive you. No, she'll still be angry with you in the action of cheating.
So here's the actual stats, right? So USA, number one.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They marriages, 71% of marriages people cheat on. Number two is Germany.
That's a distinction, eh?
Germany. So all the countries where they've had people who are
Yeah.
hectic stabilizers.
The UK is number three.
Yo, all the colonizers.
Yes.
Thailand,
USA,
Germany, UK.
Thailand is number 4.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Number 5 is Brazil. Those are top 5. Then France, Russia, Japan, Romania, Australia, Turkey, Canada, China, Switzerland, Denmark, New Zealand, the Netherlands, Ireland.
But you know what?
That's what they do.
Now what?
You have a white
I have
father.
to do a DNA test.
Yeah. Who is your father?
That's why when he goes back to Denmark, he goes alone. No, you guys stay here. It's fine. I'll be back.
You know Mpho?
But is that the divorce stats?
No, this is stats, countries with the most cheaters.
Okay.
Wow.
Yo, I'd like to take this time to apologize to my fellow brothers and sisters. At the beginning of this podcast, I said
We are the face.
We are the face. We do it. We are
There's
made
no
to
African
believe.
country there that's been mentioned there.
Not even in the top 20.
all white
Those are all
countries, bruh.
European countries.
Carry on.
Let me finish. We had
White
18.
countries.
So Netherlands, Ireland, Greenland, and Iceland. They are cheating in Iceland.
Yeah, they're looking for body heat.
Imagine
Nice.
It's cold.
Nice.
It's cold out there. You have to make 2 jackets and a person.
It's practical.
Yes.
Imagine Jube with the bomber jacket. I'm a sweet. I'm an incorrection. Sila outside the igloo.
The igloo. The abominable snowman. That's what I wanted to say.
So now these stats, ne, are they because
So we are not
Africans-
cheaters.
We're not.
is it because Africans are loyal, or maybe we don't get married as much?
Or I think the
We get
white
married
people who
more.
ran that didn't care about reading up on Africa.
Do you think they excluded us from cheating?
Brother, excluded us from everything else.
Wow. You're right.
That is true, bro.
Right.
They don't
No,
they
but
never
could be
include
true.
us.
But whenever there's
It's
an
interesting.
opportunity for media to portray certain demographics in a negative way to make their people look better, they always take the opportunity.
But Pops, how many
Yeah.
times have you seen an American artist saying, here's my world tour dates? Where's the African
Nowhere
date?
there.
They don't include.
yeah, but
They will
that's
say
our
Asia-
fault. That's our fault. Remember last time Justin Bieber was here, they stole his bar money after the concert at FNB.
What did they steal?
All the money from the bar.
Yeah, they did.
After the gig, and no force, no gun, no nothing. After the gig, good night, everybody. Everyone left the stadium. The guys who worked at I don't know, allegedly, they came and they jumped over the gate.
Jeez.
They left the cash on the premises. Those guys jumped over the gate, took the money, jumped over the gate.
Clean
out.
job.
Clean job.
That's
No
what I'm
hassle,
saying.
no camera.
hassle, no fuss, no.
On their way to the car, they took 2 phones inside.
I saw the new Lauryn Hill date
can-
at Delicious Festival, and I wanted to go, but I'm just like, hey, I just feel like I'm gonna get robbed there.
You will.
Where's Delicious this time?
I don't know. But
Isn't-
Is it not in Kailamia?
Kalami, you're fine.
let me safe.
Because the thing about the stadium is close to the factory. So you can take your stuff and go home.
But you also forget, like at Opikopi when we used to perform there, how people would buy tickets and then go there and just rob people's tents. As they do that in the World Cup. So in the World Cup, Germany, they just flew prostitutes because they're single men in a country for a month. So don't forget criminals also like, you guys are gonna go have fun in Glastonbury Festival. Where's your belongings when you're dancing there?
Cheating.
That's why they're number 2.
So actually, just a correction, they stole millions. Eh?
Yeah.
Just hours
Like
after the
16
last
million or
Justin
something.
Bieber fans made their way home from the concert at the FNB Stadium on a Sunday night, thieves entered the strong room full of money head first. It was somewhere between 2 or 8 a.m. And the final stages, the stages of the audacious crime, they stole millions. They can't specify how many millions. As the money
people
was
who found out
yes.
also took a few.
Yes, so 900 security guards were also implicated in the crime.
900.
900.
Yes, like
How can there be 900 of you and no one saw anything?
Yo.
And you're
Yeah,
just
that's true.
speculative about
Yo.
what happened. Between 2 and 8, ne?
Somewhere.
You're like, 900! You don't have camera evidence, nothing. You're just saying, they entered the
But what if that's the reason why there's no African countries on this cheating list? Because we don't snitch.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
because I think with our country, cheating has a face here. So I'll go back to that thing of like cheating has a face here, whereas we have a whole culture. You know, there's the sugar daddy. You even know what a blesser looks like.
Yeah.
You know how he dresses. You even know how what he says to approach you. Hello, baby girl. You know. you know the antics. You know the tactics.
The lingo.
You know the lingo.
Yeah.
It has a face, and you know what time it is. Whereas in America, I think the stats for like OnlyFans is like 80% of the subscribers of OnlyFans are middle-aged white married men. Right? So they do this thing, it's like this cheating is more in secrecy. With us, you'll know, like you'll be at a place and you'll see that guy who's dripped out in Versace from head to toe, he's got a wife and kids at home, but tonight he's with the baby girls. No one says anything, no one does anything.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we also don't want him not to come back and frequent our place. Because when he's here, he drops 100K every weekend.
You see, it's good for the economy.
So we protect him. So you're saying cheating is good for the economy?
Yeah, probably statistically it is. Because it keeps the establishment alive. It also helps, every girl go through school.
But these are. It's always nice. And have you been cheated on before?
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever been in a relationship with a person who didn't know they were in a relationship with you?
Yeah.
Yo.
No, as in the thing of liking a person.
Wait, what?
No, there's this girl I liked, grade 9. Yo, bruh, Valentine's Day. Then
Robbie, you got to grade 9.
That was his metric year.
That was his last year. Oh, this is why he left. Carry on.
After that girl, he was like, I've got nothing left here for me. That's the only thing keeping me here.
They want me to choose subjects, never.
Before you continue with your story there, do you guys know that OnlyFans, as you were saying there, it actually 48.82% of users for the entire app is from America.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That's why the
that
number
makes
one
complete sense.
But remember how big South Africa can fit into Texas. There's 50 states. That's why I guess that so many of those artists don't have to come here.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like to drive from coast to coast in America is 3 weeks.
Huh?
It's huge, bruh. There's parts of America nobody lives. Arizona just desert, dog.
Damn.
So like when we think of America, we think of like New York, Miami, LA.
Yeah.
America got other parts, dog.
Mississippi.
Arkansas.
Yeah, dude.
Mississippi.
Arkansas.
Yo.
Those places.
Utah.
Yeah, bruh.
Ohio.
Those places. So yeah, bruh. They actually don't need us.
They don't need us, ne?
They don't need us, bruh.
Do you think we need them? On a side note.
If they left us alone, we'd be fine. Because if Africa owned all their resources, you wouldn't need anything, bruh. Because think about, like, they got rich on us also. England.
They cheated us out of our things, yes.
England's got half of our gold there, bruh. Sure. If we could just get some of our gold back, I'm sure we could fix it.
Honestly.
Just like give us just a small thing. We don't want all of it. We want to just fix our poverty quickly.
One diamond, that Cullinan diamond.
Yeah,
Yes,
the one.
We can
Cullinan
end
diamond.
poverty with that one diamond.
Yes,
Yeah.
bruh.
That's on the crown.
And the gold that's left is on teeth.
That's fire.
Yo, Robbie, please go back to your story
Grade
about
nine.
grade 9.
Oh. No, so this girl, remember Valentine's Day, you bought things for people, but you asked in the week, can we be Valentines? And then after school, you give somebody a thing, and then after school, you'd go and meet at the back of school and you just kiss.
Keys.
And you're like,
keys,
yes, people
keys.
surround you. Then I gave the lady a Mpho chocolate. And then after school, there's a guy. She was in a car with a guy.
Oh, no.
A car. And the man was eating my Mpho
The
chocolate.
man.
The man, bro.
Your crush was
And that made her tongue blue.
No, dude, that was the first heartbreak. I was just like, yo. Also, he's a grown man. There's no thing of like, hey, bro, that's my chocolate.
Did you ask her about it? Like, what excuse did she give you to give that guy your chocolate?
Like Pop said, I dropped out, bro.
You didn't ask.
Do you realize how traumatic that
is
scene
so
was for
traumatic.
Robbie?
You've
He
been
dropped out of school and he doesn't drive because of the.
And he hates chocolate.
I've never seen Robbie eat a chocolate.
You.
Robbie don't drive. Robbie left school.
But I also
what's her
went-
name? Let's find her. Name and shame. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
But also, I went to a hood school. Hood schools, the girls didn't like boys their age.
Yeah.
Like those schools, bro. The girls in your class, you didn't even try and talk to them.
They've got men who drive.
Yeah, bro. Like people, do you know what the crazy thing is? And I'm be real. Why R. Kelly is still played in these places is because it happens every day. Be honest, bro. These dudes used to come pick up girls in grade 7 in a car. You like,
No ways, man.
you know what I'm saying? So we never got with girls because they were just like, you our age. We don't want anything to do with you. That's why when R. Kelly came along, they're like, yeah, but...
AJ, that's not a number.
But that thing was, nobody even said anything. Like teachers didn't even say anything.
Yeah, there's always like a...
Teachers are also rocking.
The students.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't say anything. They got, you are a great student, you.
Tabi, so what happened to you?
Did you hook up with a teacher?
No, not me.
Oh.
Your girl.
So sorry.
Yeah.
That's true, bro.
And I failed that guy's class thinking I was showing him. And I was failing myself. Because I'm not going to pass your class. You know, take my girl.
I'm not going to get him a chicken do well in life because of you. I'm going to show you.
You took it out on social science.
And I didn't care.
But hood schools are dangerous, bro. Like hood schools, like so much happens.
Yeah,
Like
man.
you'll just drive past the school, and then there's like a piece of the fence missing. Children are walking
smoking
out,
outside.
walking out, smoking. Other children are going. Normal people are going into the school.
Normal people.
But I also think teachers aren't paid enough to worry about those things. Like if teachers are paid, your mother was a teacher as well, right?
Still is,
teaching. When you go, like, most kids actually spend more time with their teachers than they do with their parents. Teachers deserve way more because you're actually raising a child. You're not just teaching a child. So, but then if you paid so badly, like, nah, bro, this one's not listening. You're not gonna go the extra
Overextend.
if you're not getting paid well, bro.
It's like nurses. Okay, sometimes. Like you can shit yourself for real, and they'll say, "Just stand there."
Just wait.
Just wait. We'll deal with you.
Sounds like it happened.
Sounds like a real story.
It's a recollection.
And you complain.
When I was in Helen Joseph for a month, Popps knows this. He used to come every day, bruh, and bring my mother. Helen Joseph, which is one of the better government hospitals.
Yes.
But they're like, I also understand the nurses because like one day they were striking and then they no breakfast. Also, they give you breakfast at 4 a.m. Because for a night shift nurse to get off, they must feed you breakfast. For the daytime shift nurse to leave, she must give you dinner. So you're eating at weird times. They wake you up at 4, but then the one day they were striking because the lifts weren't working. And they're like, we're not walking these stairs. And then they strike. Then all of us were just
hungry,
shitting ourselves. And you just can't do anything about it. Like I think sometimes people get angry at the person, but don't realize like they're not also being helped. You know what I mean?
You're right, though. There's always that at school, especially like primary. There's always that one girl that's dating like a taxi driver or one of the transport drivers. So it's like one of those things where you like, if a parent is watching that kind of stuff, they don't like. Even if you're a parent and you're a teacher, you are too overwhelmed because there's 50 of these kids in your class. And you're dealing with about 150 because you're dealing with about 3 classes at the same time. You're not going to care about every single one of them and their, problems at home. It's a sad reality, but it's funny.
They're probably a good excuse for that. Do you think, basing it on that, even cheaters can use the same excuse for cheating?
What do you mean?
Which is
because if teachers are going, this is not my portion to care about. I'm supposed to teach and just leave. They justify their reasoning for not caring for all the students. So can a cheater also go, but I'm not happy here, so I can go out?
That is the reasoning. That's always the underlying reason. I'm not happy, so I'm going to go and cheat.
You don't think happy people cheat?
No. When you're happy, what is there to... You're not lacking.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even about happiness.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, based on my experiences, the only... Okay, no. Everybody calm down. Everybody relax.
What?
In life, in general.
In life.
Just as they say,
Life.
If I am in a relationship with somebody and they feel like I am lacking in a department.
Yes.
The first thing you're not going to do is speak to your person and say, hey man, I feel like you're not giving me enough.
Yes.
That person will probably get to a point where they're like, you know what, let me just find something else. Or they find something else and then they keep it and then it's become cheating.
Even me, I'm struggling to vibe with that thought.
I don't know. I just feel like you're wasting people's time. You're wasting your time and the person you're hurting with cheating. You know what I mean?
Just say, dog, I don't want to do this anymore, bruh.
Yeah.
But what if you
But when
do
you're
want to
at a
do
house-
this
No,
but
anymore?
then so now you're complicating it.
The problem is when you throw in a house, a car,
Yeah, bro.
children, then people like,
$1 billion.
oh.
I must cut my billion in half.
Because I do think there's some people who have a nice financial at home that know their partner's cheating and they're just like, I'm here.
You see, and
This lifestyle is nice.
that's also part of being okay with that. It must come with a benefit. I can't be poor and you are cheating on me.
Yeah, that's true.
You.
Yes,
No,
I hear what you say.
that is wrong. Now I'm
So how
suffering
much-
both ways.
How much must you have?
I'm hungry and you are cheating on me. I'm heartbroken and you are looking at me.
No, you're right.
The fridge is crying. You are looking at me. The Wi-Fi is up. You look at me. Do something. Come on. If he was a thief, I'd be like, you know what? Okay. So you can cheat in peace. You are happy at home.
So people don't normally cheat. They cheat because of like it's various factors, like their needs, right? So some people have other needs in the bedroom that they can't ask from their wives,
Can't.
or they can't because obviously they don't want to disgrace their wife.
Hey, why are you
in that
acting like
way.
only men cheat there?
No, listen. That's why I said people.
That guy, both that CEO and that woman were married.
Yes.
Talking about
Wait,
wives.
that woman is married as well?
Yes.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So here's a crazy thing. And talking about wives, I want to tell you what my wife said, right? And this is again based on what everyone keeps saying. So that lady was married. The lady he was with was married. She also has husband and kids. Her husband's also a CEO of a company. Her and her husband had just bought a $2 million house 5 months before.
Yes.
So 5 months prior to this incident, they just made a purchase. And like, buying a house is a lifetime commitment. So those aren't actions of somebody who's ready to jump ship. So it kind of alludes to the fact that these two were literally jonjaring, stealing each other. It was a office romance. The double promotion that Chandra spoke about was her and the chick that turned red, the friend. So when she became head of HR, she promoted the friend. So that's the girl who's on the side going.
Yo, she was red in the face.
Yes,
It's like my promotion is gone.
So when this whole thing broke, my wife instinctively said, I hope he loses everything and she's a homewrecker. And I was like, whoa. They both doing this thing.
Yes.
They both people in positions of power. They both have a husband and a wife. They both have kids. Why must he lose
everything?
His money. And why is she the homewrecker? He's also a homewrecker.
Yes.
Why must he lose everything? She must also lose everything.
Yeah.
Also, why must people lose things because of cheating? I'm with Robbie on the notion of like being cheated on is a bad thing, right? And actually there is a law that like you can't in the Bible, like cheating is frowned upon, and that the problem with marriage is that you made a vow in front of God, in front of witnesses, that this is one of the things you will not do. So it depends on your relationship with your God, your religion, your faith. In the grander scheme of things, when we're talking about things, why must people lose everything, right? Because you look back to the incident of, it still breaks my heart today, Katlego. And I never even apologized to the dude, shame, because I did a video when his cheating thing broke.
The same day.
I did it immediately, right? And I didn't know, I did it before the repercussions, right? So by the time everything had blown up, I looked like I was the guy who was just whatnot. And so to Katlego, I humbly apologize. But with him, Katlego cheated on his girlfriend. Wasn't even a wife, dog.
Bruh.
And because of the public...
the trial by social media.
Yeah, trial by social media. He lost everything.
Yeah. They did him wrong.
Yeah, why are people losing everything for that act?
The problem was the video. You know?
No, but it's also who does the thing. Because when you look at Katlego, he was that happy black guy. White people loved him. You're singing Afrikaans songs. So also when you paint a when you also when you paint, it's the whole reason why we have cut off Will Smith. Will Smith was the perfect black man. White America loved him. Everything was right. He looked like his family is good. Then when he slapped him, which is wrong, and that's a criminal thing actually. But if you saw, I don't know, if you saw somebody else walk up and behave like that, you wouldn't have been shocked by that kind of behavior. But it's the person who, because also every time you see Will Smith, he's on a podcast talking about mental health, and he seems like he's got his life together. Then he does that thing, you're like, bruh. So I think it's more of who messes up. Because there's some people who mess up and everyone's like, my man, Mike Tyson went to jail for rape. People love Mike Tyson now. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the way the public hates on some people and then they just go like, no, you fine. How long they've been trying to cancel Chappelle, bruh?
Yeah.
Then somebody says one bad thing, they're gone. So it's like, some people know how to maneuver the thing. I think the problem with Katlego was everyone just thought he was this
perfect guy.
Perfect guy. Am I saying it wrong?
His problem is that his name is Katlego.
Can I just quickly go back just to touch on what you said, Ne, with marriage and why must you lose half your things? It's because this culture of marriage and all of these things comes from rich people. That's why we pretend to be a king and a queen on our wedding day. So marriage started 4,300 years ago. This was the first marriage. You used to like bond families together. And the reason that practices comes from, if you disappoint or break this agreement, I must take half of your riches. This is only to do with rich people. And then we kind of adopted those, how can you say, those practices. Philosophies and things. And now today, as a normal man, not a king, not a queen, you must also lose half your things. It's not, and it's just because of rich culture.
4,000 years ago.
4,300 years ago.
The reception was probably in a cave.
Yep.
So everyone can hear.
Yep.
Hello.
For acoustic purposes. That's for waiters. Can we get to some berries?
So if you're looking for, they send invites with the eagle.
the bride rode in on a mammoth.
That's so funny.
2 attendees got attacked by lions.
Why waiting outside?
Who said you must go outside the cave?
Why waiting outside? Devoured.
During dinner, the men had to go catch it. Dinner will be served when we come back.
That's how you prove you're a worthy husband.
Yes.
If you come back with dinner.
Yes.
The dinner's late. Yo. I knew we shouldn't have sent Fiso. He's there looking at the lions.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You are J-Pulse.
Yo. No, that's
must have
crazy.
been-
But
Yes.
yeah, dog. So here's the other thing. Why also people sort of have to also lose their things, right? It's also a thing of putting your company or the brands or whatever that you represent in disrepute. No, that's the right term.
Yes.
So if you do anything that makes the company lose shares, look bad, this, that, while you are at the helm or in some leadership role, then you lose your job. Or you lose your contract, because in your contract it stipulates that you can't do anything that's going to reflect badly on the company's reputation.
Yes.
Hence, people want to sort of distance themselves, right? But also, in the same breath, when you date a colleague, so if we work in the same organization, whether it be a bank or whatever, we have to disclose to HR, look, Tembisa and I are dating now, so that there's no legal anything that can affect the company, right? Because what they don't want is a case of
So you have to tell. Sorry,
you have to disclose.
You have to tell them from the beginning.
Yes.
Like first date.
Yes, because if they find out, you guys can be fired because you're not as colleagues. You're not supposed to be doing this.
And then when we break up, we have to. Hey, me and Timbi didn't work out.
My goodness, what
And
work?
then get back. Me and Timbi. We're talking again. Hey, Johnny, leave me, man.
Leave me alone. Go and Fhalinda.
Hi guys,
Tembisa blocked me. Do you think you can send an email on my behalf?
Apologizing.
Say attention call.
Hey, John's exhausted.
One
They're
constant
going
case.
through the relationship with you, bro. They're going, yo.
But guys, okay.
Can you talk to Tembisa for me?
Now that this sort of topic is open, can we discuss the idea of monogamy? Like, let's
Monogamy, one person.
monogamy.
Star sign.
What are you? I'm a monogamarian.
Monogamarian.
Between December and February.
Those are the months.
Not to be monogamous.
Wow.
What happened?
Do you wanna versus it, or do you just want to talk about monogamy?
No, so look,
What is your stance on it?
Yes.
dude. I'm gonna sound like an old man when I say this, like a okay, hey,
Out of a man.
First of all,
And I sound like an old man.
You're not an old man.
and to think I was gonna help you with the crumb on your lips, but I'm gonna leave it.
I missed it. You just look creepy.
No, man. So I don't think our world was designed in a monogamous way, right? So if you look at like how our world was built, before we had machines, we had men. So in order to get anything done, in order to get civilizations built, in order to protect your people, you had to make sure you had more and more and more and more men. So there was this whole idea that kingdoms and whatever needed to populate their people to grow their numbers. So in any species on the planet, there are more females than men. And the role of a man is to fertilize as many females as possible
Reproduction.
in order to grow the species so that the species doesn't die out.
Yes.
Right? That's the role of... Tsitsi, what's going on, man? That's the role of any creature on this planet, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at the animal kingdom and how they design, even with lions, you'll see that there's always one or two or three guys who have like a pride that has maybe like, I don't know, 15 females, right? And same thing with us and how we grew, how we were raised in like these chiefdoms and whatever. It would be one husband and he would have to have his wives. And even if someone's wife passed away, they'd had to marry her off to the next person.
To the sister.
To the sister or the...
Yeah.
Because the role of a man is to provide and to protect the children. That is our role. And if there was a displaced lady, the role of the king of the kingdom or the chiefdom or the tribe was to assign her to a homestead where she and her kids would be taken care of. So that's how we were that's how the world was built, right? So by nature, we've never had monogamy. It was an idea that was sort of introduced when the idea of romance and what was kind of introduced. Yes. It was introduced to sort of control a certain narrative.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't think...
Same with engagement rings. Engagement rings was some jewelry store. The beers.
Yeah.
And they were just like, that's how you got to get proposed. When you ask for marriage, you need a ring. They
the
put
diamond, that was a South African idea.
Oh, yeah.
They put that in our minds.
That is crazy.
That was never a thing before.
That was,
before you went and spoke to a family. Hey, I want to marry your daughter. Da, da, da. Now they're like, no, you need to do it with the ring.
Yeah.
Yo.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yes.
When a man wants to commit to you, he must buy you a diamond ring. That's the thingy of love.
Now you have to be monogamous because even if you try, there's a white sign here.
So I think monogamy is a choice that you make. I think once you have found the person that you want to share your life with, that you want to commit to, that you you know you want to grow and develop, and it's a choice that's been afforded to us now, right? Because even if you read the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament are very different.
Yeah.
The Old
This one's
Testament.
going to church recently.
Hey, the Old Testament.
He's about to rock us with a verse.
He's gonna be that uncle, bro. I can see it.
So
John 15, verse 2.
So everything you said was correct, ne? Besides, there's basically, so since 2023, a new trend is there are more males born than females. So currently in the world, there are more males than there are females. Females are
they straight?
4.1.
So what's going on?
4.0.
These are important questions.
The price
This is just based on what gender you are born as. You can choose later on, obviously. But
imagine a baby saying, I identify. Hey, man, hey. I'm filling in your birth certificate.
You are a king.
Dad. Hey. Listen here, baby girl. Dad.
When you don't need somebody to wipe your ass, you can choose your gender. But for now,
Wow.
you're a man.
But the stats are actually close, right? So 4.05 billion are men and 4.01 billion are women. In total, we are 8.06
So
billion.
how many men to women? Like
Ratio.
2 to 1.
So where do we get all these stats of the?
So that was before. So I think in the early
As
2016s, as it grew, men started taking over. It was
I
always
think
close.
that's why things are getting more violent
Yes.
in the world.
Yes.
Because even in the club, if you go to a club, there's a reason they say women free before 11. When ladies start leaving the club, that's
boring.
when fights happen, bro.
Yep. Yep. There's no
Men aren't,
distractions.
women calm down the situation.
Yes.
I think that's why this world's getting so violent. Wars everywhere.
Because we need to
Men are the-
decrease.
Yeah, because
the
men are looking
load.
at each
Woman-
other and saying, "Are you looking at me? I'm looking at you. Let's look at each other."
No, but that makes sense. Women know how to calm down a situation. Even if I feel that even when I'm with my sisters or cousins, females, I feel more relaxed with them. Like I'd like my male cousins and stuff. But when there's ladies around,
The estrogen calms down
there's a
the.
thing, dude. Notice when fights happen in a club. It's when there's a last woman around.
Yeah, because all hope is gone.
Yeah.
When she walks out, you go, yeah, man. I need to validate
have you
myself
seen
as a man.
A group of chicks leave the club, you're like, nah.
It's getting bad.
I'm sleeping alone.
But isn't part of the reason also because it became illegal to have girls in China? Like the
Isn't
government.
it a one-child rule?
It's basically the one-child rule. So,
Yes.
but they currently lifted that ban, so you can have more than one now.
Okay.
But for the longest time,
We
China
need
had
more Nikes.
You know what you
What are you talking about?
We all need iPhones and.
You understand?
It's necessary sacrifice.
That's the thing about saving the world.
but-
you can't save the world because he was.
But there was a thing where China, like it wasn't popular to have girls, right? And
Yes.
Yeah, I think in
But they
China,
got to a point.
It was China.
But China got to a point where they had way too many men, and then that's when they said no more the one rule thing, just to try and populate with women. And also, China had got to a point where dudes were buying billboards and advertising themselves. There's a Vice documentary on it. So you advertise what you do, not like you have a show coming up. You advertise, hey, I'm Tsitsi, I'm 31, and I'm a
It's like
nice
dating.
Yes, call me on this thing.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's so few women.
That is crazy.
You know?
And this is a little dark, eh? So in Chinese society, most parents preferred having sons. So in 1979, when the government created one-child policy, baby girls were aborted or abandoned.
There we go.
If parents had more than one child, they would be fined.
But also at that time, I think that also has to do with women equality. So most women couldn't be a provider. So if you have a kid, it's what you call it, black tax. If you have a kid and say this is 1960, your daughter won't be given the same opportunities as your son when it comes into the workspace. So you know the thing of once your parents get to a certain age, you start helping them. So you can't rely on your daughter's help if the best job she can get is a secretary or a teacher. You get what I'm saying? So that's why they're probably like, I'd rather have a son who can do well for the family
than have someone who's going to.
It's kind of like
just make more babies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like that still today because when we found out we're having a son, like the mood of everybody in my life kind of changed. You know, when you say you're having a son,
way.
yeah, in a positive way. People were like, "Yeah, you're a man. You know, you are. You know." It felt like they are saying I'm adding more to society than what it would have been if it was a girl. And it's not even in the as like directors I'm saying it. It's the little subtle things. Yeah, you hit it right. You know,
Your eyes were open.
You didn't eat lemons. You're like,
Yo, this is so sad, ne? So there's a town in China where the men outnumber the women 85%. To the rest of the 15%. So there are men just chilling, being sad, and they have nothing to do. They look depressed. A lot of suicides take place in this town. That's insane. You see how women make your life just so much better?
But who made these rules?
Crazy.
Man, you guys do it to yourselves.
Yes.
Yeah,
Also,
when
China
you put it like
doesn't.
that,
You do.
Who must you be angry at?
yeah.
China's policies about the
women
internet
for
also.
not
ne?
being there.
They are very strict with the internet. You can't just Pornhub it
Oh, really?
in China. Isn't that a thing where they like
Internet restrictions.
monitor everything? Like your Pornhub, they make sure.
Yes.
So even if those guys they can't
Come
let
out.
loose.
Yes.
Oh, you telling me there's no gays there?
No, there might be, but
Yeah,
I'm
undercover.
saying you
they're
can't go
everywhere.
online.
Bro, if there's
and-
85% men in the town you are living in, bro, I'm hooking up.
I'm hooking up.
Yo, bro.
Getting something.
Yo, I must go take a plane to talk to women. Nah, bro. I'm not gay, I'm bored.
But they are very strict because they recently
I'm not
they
gay,
banned
I'm
OnlyFans
bored.
from China, calling it a disgusting Western practice.
What?
OnlyFans, they banned it completely from China.
Wow.
Yeah, but China and America just go at each other. Those guys all fight about everything. But to come back to your thing, monogamy.
Yeah.
I feel, okay, we're born in this time, so I can't speak about when that it was fine to have a whole lot of women. For me, as somebody who's played the field and done those things, I'm so happy that my life is calm now. And I have a person, bruh. Because now even when I'm in club environments, I don't think I'm having fun. And it's weird when I go to clubs now, I don't think people are having fun.
You feel sad for them. ne?
It's become a sad thing, bro.
That's true.
Like now I like having a drink with friends and talking, but that loud music and all those things.
It's actually quite depressing.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, you guys, these aren't even real friends. You're not going to talk in a few years.
Yeah, and also you see the system.
The system, you see the system,
and it's
dude.
become so much more disgusting now because before we used to hit on people in the club. Now it's mechanical. Now it's
They organized.
we organizing girls for the table. You know?
Yes.
Oh,
And
when
they
you buy this
placed
bottle,
somewhere.
they
Yeah,
And then when you try to talk, someone says, boys are delicious.
and that thing of
Now you feel delicious.
The club is treating me better because I'm buying more bottles. So now there's more girls around me. The whole thing just feels fake. I went to
All contrived.
my cousin's 21st, bruh. For an hour, I didn't know one song in the club. I was lost, bruh. I was like, hey, this is not part of my life anymore, dude. And they scream, you know when the DJ cuts it out and they all scream, hey, they say the line. I was like, this is time. It's time, bruh.
But don't you think it's age?
I think it's age and it's that line Jay-Z has. The worst thing about growing old is not growing old.
Yeah.
You can't be doing the same thing, bruh.
Yeah.
So to answer your thing, me, I want one person. I'm very happy. I
So-
don't want
I'm too emotional.
I agree with you, Robbie, in terms of like the older you get, you're more settled.
Yeah.
And I think the idea of monogamy, we're not saying like in the Los Voros sense.
Organized.
Yes, because I think that's what we want to do when we're young. When we're young, we just want to hook up with as many girls as possible because there's an element of us that's been sort of conditioned by other older men that it's a cool thing to do, you know, to hook up with as many
That
girls.
to somebody that most men, sorry to interrupt you, but I don't think when people complain about men, I don't think they also explain what we taught by older men. So like there's a lot, that thing, dude, there's a lot of, how many times you told your boys, I'm going home now and go to my lady, bruh. Bruh. Now you, like for a woman to say certain things, it's acceptable. And there isn't this pressure of why you, like behaving straight as a woman is something that society asks of you.
Yes.
When men do that moral behaved stuff, then it's like you're not a man. Like, what do you mean this girl likes you, bro? Your girl's not here. Hook up with her. No, dude, I'm not comfortable.
It's like coercion.
Bro, I'm gay.
Are you gay?
And that's wrong. That's like coercion. You're basically like convincing each other that if you're not with as with many girls, then you're not a real guy.
Yes.
And that makes navigating relationships harder, because then when you are with someone you like, people judge you for it. It's like, oh, so you want to be with one woman? My man, there's so many girls. Oh, yeah.
And you see that's
the emotional pain of being with many women is not nice. Yeah. Someone told me this.
I also just think it's unrealistic. You can't be taking 6 relationships.
No,
How are you doing it?
So on that front, that's where I think my other point was gonna be, that from the not monogamous side of it is the organized side, right? When you have
polygamy and
all of those structures in place, that kind of stuff can work. Right? And we've seen it work.
It does work.
Prominent families in the world run on that system. Right? It works brilliantly. But it's an understanding that these families need to go into. Right? Yes. Again, to quote the good
Lord's
word,
book.
The Lord's book. In again, Old Testament, there was more polygamous structures to how families used to run and operate. Monogamy was introduced in the New Testament, but there are cultures in Islam as well, very prevalent. It's not frowned upon. It's actually like a proper practice. And there's a gentleman that I know of who's got 3 wives. He dedicates each week to each one of his wives. He has 2 kids with each one of the wives. Each one of the wives lives in their own house, because in Islam you have to do for the one
what you do for
the others. So even if you enter a new wife into the system, you need to catch her up with the house and the 2 kids. She must be on par with the other wives.
Sure.
So it's about having that kind of equality, and it's also about growing the fact. If you want to build an empire, right? How do I say it? Like, you can, if you have an agreement with the people in your life, you can have a structure like that where you're the lead. Maybe your one wife is a medical doctor, the other is a lawyer, the other one is an engineer, the other one is and if you put that together, that's a conglomerate. That's how most powerful companies are built in the world.
But you're saying everybody has to be on the same page for that to work.
Has to be on the same page.
Because that thing,
because if you look at family, the Zuma family is a polygamous family.
Yes.
And again, this is a family that was able to help build this empire. The Zuma family is a very powerful empire, and they're just one of the many examples in this country.
But also, it's assuming that the roles in all these things is still like how you were at the times that you were talking about. Because I read this study where they are actually researching like monkeys and primal animals. The guy's right next to us, so just to see if this thing works, right? But they found that in the recent society, right, even in monkeys' lives and apes and stuff, the role of a man and a woman, or the role of male and female, doesn't work the same as we thought it does. There's not like one alpha male and he has all these things. It's different alphas depending on different situations. Yes. So certain times, let's say if there's strength that's needed, the strongest one will go. But the females rather are more diplomatic and they work on those sanctioning food and all that stuff. And that kind of works out. But the men are not always the alpha. Sometimes there's an alpha female that kind of runs every single thing in the thing. And there's one or two females, one dude, or two dudes, one female. So it's kind of challenging the idea of a man, an alpha man and a woman. So in future, maybe we'll also catch up maybe and also stop thinking about it that way. Because even right now it is in the workplaces, you know, the workplaces and the way society is doing is kind of challenging those things. So one day you might find a female with 3 husbands.
Polyandry.
And it won't be frowned upon.
Yeah,
you know?
and I'm, because a lot of guys you'll ask, are you okay with polygamy? They go, yes. And then they ask, are you okay with polyandry? And they go, oh, yeah.
I'm not okay with that one.
Why?
My bra.
So here's the thing.
I don't want to.
Why?
Yeah, it's mine, this one. You know?
but I mean, all of us are hypocrites. It's like you're saying, do you like blowjobs? Yes. Do you like giving blowjobs? No. So in a way, all of us.
I've never been in a situation.
One for one.
Yes, that's being a hypocrite. So in a way, all of us are hypocrites. So I kind of like get your point, if that makes sense.
Let me don't say that again.
Get my point, eh?
But let me try.
I feel like that's something that was said at home.
Yeah.
So I must do this to you.
But you don't.
Would you ever, Dala? Would you ever do a blowjob?
But you didn't.
So why do you expect me to do it?
Yeah, no, bro, that can't be the way.
Mara, you didn't shave.
So I think both of your points, both of your points meet at a very interesting place.
Uh-huh.
I think our perception of these things is where the problems start.
Yes.
So it's not a matter of this one is a good one, this one is a bad one, right? We need to be on the same page, irrespective of which direction we're taking. But now the trick becomes not even a trick. The problem starts when one is looked upon as, no, this is bad. If you say monogamy, immediately people assume that's the good one.
Mm-hmm.
And then polyamory or polyandry is considered the bad one.
Polyester.
Yeah.
Poly. Yeah, man.
That's when you are in a relationship with 2 foreigners.
Yeah.
Polyfree.
Wapecha.
No ways. No ways.
Make way for a new nail. Cover your holes.
But that's our biggest issue with these things. Because let me tell you, bro. You see, if you have one wife, they automatically assume that's easy, né? Because that's how it's supposed to go. But if, for instance, if you take the Zuma family, né? It's a family built on not being monogamous. So now, I ran away from it. So imagine you had, let's say,
Polygamy.
the son, right? Your father had multiple wives.
Yes.
Your great grandfather had multiple wives. It's a family thing. The whole family tree has been that word.
Like most
Polygamized.
Yes.
Polygamous.
Yeah. But in this day and age, you are part of that family, and then you meet someone, a woman, who says, I'm not into that. So they assume it's an easy decision to make. You're just gonna love me. They don't consider the fact that that's decades of generational customs that have been present in our family, and you want me to be the first one to break tradition.
Yeah.
So it seems like an easier thing to achieve. You just get one wife, you're fine. And for some people, you're like, bruh, none of my family tree has ever been with monogamous. So you're expecting me to be the first one to break tradition. But if you flip it on the other side, then they act like it's the worst thing ever if you have multiple wives. Because they go, who in this generation does that? So I feel like our problem is our perception with these things.
Yes.
We fail to understand the emotions that come, the responsibilities that come, and also the pressure that comes with being that person who decides whether you are going monogamously or polygamously.
But also lives, they are well said.
Yeah.
But I also think also the price of living now, you wouldn't want two families.
Broer.
My man, the things weren't as expensive in those days.
Sure.
So then should we say polygamy is reserved for those who have money?
For rich people.
Because I'm going to take it to our barber.
Yes.
I don't know how many conversations you have with our barber. Dada, yeah. He's like from a family of 50.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and his dad wasn't a wealthy man. And they lived in this big compound in Nigeria. And Dada is right now he's got a wife and 2 beautiful kids. He's monogamous.
Yes.
But he comes from like a big family.
But I think in certain parts that's seen as wealth. It is seen as wealth there. So yeah, Dada, I think his father had like 4 wives or something.
More.
I think
more, yeah.
His siblings were like in the 30s.
12.
What?
But like his siblings, like he says, my favorite siblings.
Oh.
Yes. No. There were many of them. And the way
I've
he
seen a
explains
picture,
it.
bro. It looks like it looks like
a
high
village.
school. It's wild.
That is crazy.
There's like when I say gang, I mean gang. And he says the way they were raised, if all their wives were mothers. So and they would mother everybody. It wasn't a thing of like, hey, you're not my child, I'm not gonna wipe the snot off your nose.
Yeah.
Everyone was mothered by the mothers.
They made
Imagine you make a mistake, bro. Imagine hey, Josephine. I mean Maria.
Hey!
But monogamy isn't natural.
I think that's what I'm also coming to, and we would like a female's perspective on this. Statistics are showing more and more that the world is struggling with monogamy on both sides.
Yeah.
Families are going extinct.
On both sides, male and female. It's not just, because I think we've always directed it at males, like men can't keep it in their pants, right?
I also think women are just we're not, in this day and age, our primary concern is not building families. We don't want to be single mothers because we see the stats and we know there's a trend when you have a child with someone you love, something goes wrong somewhere. There's a link that cuts, and women are not really prepared to be in single households with just the child, and now you are fighting with the baby daddy. They're like, you know what, I'd rather just be single. I'll work for my money, I'll be the rich aunt, and life is done.
Most of others.
But there's more opportunities for women, you're right.
Yes, there are more. We are more. Now we have a lot more options.
Yes, but it's the same way with us as comedians. Our fathers and grandfathers of a certain race didn't have the option of choosing stand-up as a living.
Sure.
So the same way that happened to women, it's happened to men of color.
To wimpy.
What?
Who cheated wimpy?
To women.
You'd be surprised.
Sunny side up.
Yay!
You have more options than your grandmother had.
Sure.
Now, it's the same way. Back then, if you were a colored man and you didn't have a trade, you're not a man. You know what I mean? Like, dudes weren't seeing you. You had to use your hands. Welder, plumber, those things. Now the new professions that the kids have. Think about it. Even since we left high school, there's new jobs that weren't around when we left high school.
Yeah.
Now my little cousins and them, they're already telling me they're going to do things. What are you going to do on a manage, what's it? Social media accounts. What's it called?
Social media manager.
Then I'm just like, what? Like,
it's a job.
It's a job. It's a job. No,
it is
it's a job. But those things didn't exist.
But when that person was in school, it wasn't a job.
Yes.
Yeah. So these opportunities that
are presented that makes life easier, because if I feel like I'm gonna be in a marriage with someone.
You get what I said. You get, and you do very well. I wasn't directing it at you. I'm just saying these jobs here.
Job opportunities.
Everyone here got a job. Come back.
You're at work.
You got years. And that's a beautiful thing that women have different options and people of color have different options. Because if we were born in 1950, bruh, there was a ceiling for us.
Yeah.
Like as people of color, we know crazy things. I'm doing shows at Gold Reef, please.
So what are you saying, Rob? Are you saying that when like marriage and unions were created, there was a sort of ceiling for
there was a ceiling for women. There was
for
most
women,
definitely
a ceiling for men.
Definitely.
Because also the same thing, bro. Like, because even when you look at like the old rich guys now in our country, when you see how they behave now, so a part of you also has to go, but shame, guys, when they were young, they didn't have the money.
Yeah.
They didn't have the cars. They didn't have, and most of them are not good looking. But you know what I mean? No, you know what I mean? So you can see they weren't the good looking guy, but they were the guy that, you know, ran into the fights and the tear gas and the bullets and they survived and they got rewarded for it. Now they have all the money.
So now they can do all the things.
Now the ceiling has lifted. Now they can do all the things, especially the things they couldn't be able to do.
That's why South African police force, they trying to recruit more because now men, remember when you were a kid, you wanted to be a policeman.
Yeah.
Which child is ever saying they want to be a
Never.
policeman now, bruh?
No one.
So now they're trying to get, because people are like, no, bruh, there's other things I can do. This thing's not cool. Why do I want to have a gun? You know what I mean? Like that thing was glorified to us as kids. Even the things we watched, our favorite movies were just action heroes. You know what I mean? Like now
Fighting bad
Steven
guys.
Seagal.
Yeah.
Bruh. Now you're just like, this thing's not cool anymore.
Also, it's unfortunate because time tells a different story. Because these bros you're talking about were the good ones. They were the ones who went, I don't look good. Let me focus on myself and my career so that I can get the woman that I want.
Yes.
And then now that they made all the right decisions, avoiding clubs, going to study, they found the right jobs, now they got the money. Now they go, I can find any girl I want. Then we are in the clubs going, this is not right, man. You should get a wife and get married. So those guys are literally going, but this is why I wanted to be this. So I can find what I'm looking for. But we are going, no, find one. And they never got a chance to explore. They never got a chance to find out.
Explore. There's certain things they found out later on. Oh, there's these things that are happening. Like the things that Chandra likes, but he can't do.
Of course.
It's like it's like this.
What do you mean digest?
It's like
Sean has been dying to digest his Boxing Day meal. Sean got trifles sitting on his chest.
From two weeks ago. Wow, Robbie. Is that what we're doing? Damn.
You are backed up.
How to do.
Fact check there. Fact check your chest.
Maybe you need to hit me on the chest with those hands.
Get that trifle off your chest.
The great guy.
Yo, man. So look, guys. What's the conclusion? Like, what's the solve? For we understand that these things are happening. I think that Coldplay thing was a wake up to say, hey, doesn't matter who you are, how qualified you are, how old you are, because usually people think, you know, older people cheat to the younger people. This guy went and fetched the 50-something-year-old. So, what is the solve?
Yeah, I'd love to see a picture of his wife because I was like, if you ruined your family for that dusty white woman.
That's the thing, right? She was so dusty at the concert. You must see.
No, bro, that was basic white woman.
No, but I'll show you another picture of her. She's actually good looking. It's just she looked dusty there.
Because she was drinking and it was drunk in love.
Oh.
Dehydrated.
Yeah, she looked dusty at the concert. But I found a picture of her with her family. She looks fly.
Is it?
Yeah. So, So in conclusion, like, what is the solve? Like, going forward, like, should we still subscribe to this thingy of marriage? Should people be allowed to cheat? What kind of world are we going to live in when people are allowed to cheat? What is the guys, what is the conclusion?
We need to talk to each other.
People are always going to do what they want to do.
That's the thing. Let them do it.
You can't control that. I think for me personally, I'm fine with, like Tsitsi says, you're mine, I'm yours.
Same.
I'd rather go forward like that in my life, bruh. But I understand some people, like you say, with our friend Dada, his mom sound like she was happy in her situation.
Do what works for you.
It's honesty, guys. It's
Yes.
honesty. That's the way you solve it.
Communication.
You be as honest as you possibly can from the beginning. Let the person know what is going on. Let it be their choice if they want to interject in a life that you want to pursue.
But to Tabiso's thing, I think a lot of people are faced with that situation where they go, okay, let me be honest with you, I want to be polygamous. And the person they're in the relationship goes, nope,
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Yeah.
I'm the only person. And
Then you must find a way forward from there.
But you're in love now. You've committed.
In love, you committed.
Yeah, but
The
now
house is.
And
Both our names.
Yeah, and now we want to expand the
you
family.
see, but now you telling me after I send the papers.
Yeah, okay, that's a problem.
That's wrong.
Yeah, but also you are saying this after we signed the papers.
What do
You
you
didn't
mean?
say from the beginning you'll never see anyone ever again.
But we've
Because you
had
didn't
we
think
shouldn't-
we need the conversation.
Yes, and that's the right
I
there
get
is the
you.
problem.
I get you. We need to
Both
talk.
sides, we need to declare from the onset.
Yes. So
No,
they
but
don't
the way
know.
you make, yes, you got to say from the beginning because
You
you're making
can't-
it seem
yeah.
like if I start doing heroin in my marriage, then my wife's like, "Hey, we didn't discuss this."
Yes.
Yeah, but I should have told you I'm gonna do heroin.
No way.
I should have
It
let
must be
this.
discussed.
I couldn't predict I wanted heroin in
Now
my
I'm
40s.
here.
But that's the whole thing. Now I know where all the teaspoons are.
Every day the teaspoon has a black market effect.
There's a
what is
famous
going on
quote.
here?
There's a famous quote by someone that says like, never lie to someone. Just tell them the truth. If they like you enough, they'll lie to themselves.
Yeah.
But
That
that's,
is-
That's your uncle
proper
is
in the
a
long
dangerous
run.
man.
So yeah, just tell
that's
the
facts.
truth. I promise you.
This one's quoting Medea for us. Who said that? Who said that?
Tyler.
In a costume.
Who said that?
Oh my
I
goodness.
think mine is just like, and it's something I read somewhere recently. It said, there's two kinds of pains that you're gonna enjoy in life. You must choose one.
Yes.
There's a pain of regret, and there's a pain of discipline. So you must choose which pain you would like to endure in life, because the one pain is discipline.
Yeah.
So when you are disciplined in your ways, you kind of have to deny yourself of certain things in order to achieve the things that you want. But then there's the pain of regret, which is what I think our Coldplay couple is going through now more than anything, especially judging from the body language and the reaction. When that thing hit them, it was instant regret. Because if they were like, screw it, this is what we wanted anyway. Yes. Would have been like, now you know.
It is what it is.
It is, yeah. Now it's out.
Yeah.
And I'm sticking to my guns. It's my matey.
Yeah.
Pretend to choke at least.
Yeah.
It's the friend. She taking
She
everything.
changed color.
Yeah.
She went too red.
But also that
I
they
think she's
also in the
going
face, this week must be so difficult for them. And I feel sorry for them. Because I saw his wife changed this, took his surname
Yeah,
off the thing.
yes.
But that's that thing of it was exciting. It's a work thing.
It's
I have to
dangerous.
stay later at work. It's like, now when both of their partners were probably like, to hell with both of you. Now you stuck with the person and you're like, yo, I didn't smell your breath. I've never smelled your breath in the morning. This is terrible.
It's like COVID.
Now when you're actually with the person, you're like, this is no more sexy.
I don't like this.
Should the spouses get back at them by hooking up? Is that a thing?
That's what they want to do.
Is revenge a thing? And I'm playing devil's advocate here because I'm throwing all these things out.
Yeah. No,
should people get back at each other? And I'm only asking that because there was I can't remember what movie it was, but there was a guy who was cheating on his woman with another, with this guy's girl. And then that guy waited for him at his house with a gun.
Oh my goodness.
And
Wesley Snipes.
I can't remember what movie it was.
I don't know.
And then the girl came, and then he told the wife that, hey, this guy and my wife have been cheating. And he's got this guy at gunpoint. This guy's apologetic, whatnot. And him and the wife, like it felt like there was a rob at the house. But this guy's like, no, this guy and my wife are cheating on each other. And the wife is like, oh, is that the case? And then the guy's like, yeah, what are you thinking? Should we get back at them?
Oh, no.
What?
To kill a butterfly on a wheel, I think.
Yes, something
Yes,
like that.
I think it's butterfly on a wheel.
Then to get back at them, then him and the wife,
Start dating.
no, did things in front of while he was at gunpoint.
Damn.
But who's
We're gonna
hating
be
who here?
alright.
Because really,
So that's what I'm saying is
Who's
is
hating who here?
vengeance a thing? Obviously it's not, but I'm just throwing all these scenarios out because I'm like, in this situation, what do you do? Because here's someone who's so hurt, they instantly change their surname.
Yes.
They're gonna try take each other for all the money. They're gonna try embarrass each other. Right now, they're probably begging. their partners to stay. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I was what. We don't know if they were actually in love. Are they planning on moving? What do people do in this scenario? So for me, I go, what if there was some sort of insurance that you could take out, right? Because we live in a risky world. Everything is at risk. So we insure everything. I don't buy this with the intention that it's going to go missing on a bridge one day, right? But I could be on an important phone call that I need to take on a bridge named after the first black president. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I just hear,
while the call is on,
you hear
right?
the V word.
So, but what if there was some sort of insurance that protects you from Mjolo? Yeah.
That would be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that can only be financial thing. The other, the emotional thing is something that money can't fix. Yeah. Like if you genuinely loved your husband or your wife and then you saw that video, then you just like, all the money, you're just like, okay, sharp. The way, that part of healing.
No, trust me, this one can solve that too.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
The hazards in relationships never stop. And many of you are still walking around uninsured and unprotected from these storms. Safeguard your relationship with MIB. Insurance, Mjolo.
Have you ever found yourself in a vulnerable situation, risking almost half of everything you own because you went into a relationship unprotected? Like my brother over here, Bra Andy.
Don't enter into relationships uninsured. Get MIB so your lover can stay undercover.
And let's not lie. That could have happened to any one of us. Stop being in unprotected relationships. Get MIB today.
At MIB, we cover a range of services. Have you ever found yourself in what was supposed to be a night of music and joy with your colleague with benefits? Team building ruined by the evil cameraman trying to get into your business. We cover that.
Team building should never break up a happy home. That's why we are here. We cover other stuff too.
Is your ex-husband blocking you from opportunities of having your own TV show exposing his meandering ways? We at MIB will give you the gigabytes. Noma Ganja.
I want to expose him. I want to show everything.
The reason why he's an ex-husband is because he wasn't covered. Imagine that. Here at MIB, we cover a range of services. Take a look at some of our satisfied clients.
I love my wife. She's a great wife. She's the best wife ever. Trust me. So I needed to protect her and myself. So I did what any man who loves his wife would do. I got protection. The best protection, amazing protection. It's brilliant protection. Mjolo Insurance Brokers. They can delete any files, anywhere, anytime, from anyone. If only they could delete thoughts.
We can do that too. Through a range of sophisticated hypnosis methods, we can teach you how to forget.
Edgar's account. Hey!
Who's fussy now with the big ass?
Whose phone is that? You're stealing phones now. You should be ashamed of yourself, woman.
Get MIB insurance.
Get covered today.
Do it for you
and your lover.
MIB Insurance, Mjolo. Call 083 Protect today.
Hey, so I can carry on cheating. It's not called cheating, my brother. It's team building.
MIB is a protected licensed services provider. FSP T's and C's apply. Make sure you call the number right now. 10 Rand a month for your subscription.
Hey! That's the one. That's the one.
Sorry, I didn't know what was happening. What is that?
Did I ruin it? You want to do it again?
No.
So I mean, you ruined smiles at the Everyone here is just smiling.
And he was like, yo, I'm cooking.
And he was. Not from like a financial.
Yeah. If you look emotionally.
And he moved his head like this, was blocking the light. If you look back, I was a little bit darker there.
You're saying his hands made an eclipse.
Don't let them do this to you.
My bad.
All he can give us.
Oh, man.
No, but we thank you, Robert. Thank you for getting that off your chest, my brother. Yeah.
Get it off your chest, lay it to rest. Get it off your chest, we can help you the best. Get it off your chest. You don't have to guess. Here on PNC, we're on the quest to help you relieve that stress.
Get it off your chest.
Yes. Robert Gregory Collins, you're a wise man with wise words.
Thank you, sir.
There are South Africans out there who are going through the most.
Yes.
So we have this section dedicated to helping those.
Yes.
All right. Maestro, hit it.
What up, guys? My name is Glenn Mukwena from Soshanguve. I wanted to ask you guys, especially Mpho as the veteran in the comedy field, why is it that SA comedy guys don't document their comedy shows? I mean, you go to the States and you check out Kev Hart. He has like specials available and not just clips, the 20 minutes clips. He has like whole shows available on YouTube, streaming platforms and all that. Why is it that on this side you never find such, I always get a peek of Mpho Popps and his specials there and there, and some of us are really far to travel to the shows, and some don't have cash and all that. I wanna understand why. Is it money problems, or is it maybe
what?
I don't know. You guys maybe tell me. Or do you feel like there's no need, or there's no monetary value in shooting your special and putting them out there like we do as on podcast and stuff like that? So yeah, that's my question. Thank you.
Yo, you couldn't have asked that question at a better time because we have a real veteran here. And I think this is a great question just for us in general in our industry. I'll kick it off by saying the real reason why you don't see a lot of stand-up in South Africa is purely what you said. It's the money element. I think a lot of the times channels and all the organizations around the television space and whatnot don't necessarily invest in a lot of stand-up. If you look at some of the most prominent channels in our country, some of them have been around for so long, they don't even have something as simple as a sitcom. So comedy has been such a very niche thing in our country that there's not a lot of people who buy stand-up. So there's only a few select people whose stand-up shows get purchased and bought. And then I think maybe because they don't perform as well as the other shows, a stand-up show will never do as well as what Nestembu, what is it, or Uyajola 99 or any one of those shows. If you compare the numbers, it would never outperform that. So no one, from an investment point of view, not a lot of channels want to do that, right? And then from a giving away free content point of view, we can do this every day, twice a day. We can record and have conversations and put it up on YouTube because it's us just being our natural selves. Comedy is something that is packaged, that is put together, that is researched, that is lived. If you're putting together an hour special of stand-up comedy, minimum you need is a year. Minimum you need to perfect that show and get it right is about a year. So I can't take that stuff and just keep pushing it out on social media, pushing it out on YouTube, because I need that set to kind of create revenue for myself, because that's the set that I'm doing when I go to comedy clubs. That's the set that I'm doing when I'm doing theater shows. That's the set that I'm doing when I go to corporate gigs and stuff like that. So I spend a year sort of putting together that material. Then when I'm ready to drop it and do a special and invite people to a show, that's when I sort of bury my material. So whenever you see stand-up or you see a special by your friend Kev, that is Kev burying that material. That is Kev saying, I'm no longer doing these jokes. I'm putting them up on a special. I've toured the whole of America and the world doing this special. I'm now putting it out there and I'm starting work on my new one. So yeah, in our country, you won't find a lot of stand-up shows that are easily accessible. I did have I don't know what, I don't know if they're still up, but I'd licensed both my specials to Mzansi. Yeah, so they're there somewhere, or I don't know if the license has run out, but I had to self-fund them. I had to pay for the production myself, and then I licensed them to Mzansi, so I still own them. So now I can resell them to another channel or put them up on YouTube if I want to. But it's about making that revenue. There was an era when Netflix was investing in comedy in South Africa. Myself, Robbie Collins, Nina Hasty, Gilly Apter, and Skalk Bazedinhout kind of had
Celeste.
and Celeste Nduli did the first ensemble sort of comedy show that was geared at sort of opening up that space. Then Loiso Gola was the first African comedian to have a Netflix special. And then after that, I don't know what happened, but that whole thing just kind of
They left, yeah. Because y'all didn't watch. That's why.
Because you guys didn't watch.
You didn't watch.
And also, let's be honest, not all of those comedians were funny on the thing.
Hey, I was waiting for that one. Hey.
Let's stop lying also, because also I hear we also must also be honest about the thing we put out.
Bless you.
Nah.
We lie.
We also got to be honest on the people that you've got to have thing represented properly.
Yeah.
And I think also there's a lot of people that you find are given put into positions to the public for the public to see, and they're not the person you want the public to fall in love with comedy with.
Yep.
Think nobody has done what Trevor has done to stand up in this country since Trevor.
With a special, no?
With
falling in love with
comedy. Trevor brought people out and went, oh, this thing happens.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Trevor made corporates go, oh, we can get comedians to MC these things. It's actually better.
Like he made our industry sexy. It was just like, oh, these are the dudes. That's why you see a lot of actors now doing stand-up, because stand-up has a thing, and stand-ups can generate work without relying on a director, a crew. You can just call a venue and go, I need money. Let me do a thing end of the month. You know what I mean? That's a thing we can control. So like, there's a lot of stuff. It's the talent we know is there. It's fire. But I think also South Africans need to start trusting stand-up as an art form.
Yeah.
You can't go out. When you're in New York, there's a line around the street. They don't even know who's performing. They just saw this stand-up comedy. We're going to go watch.
Yeah, they trust the idea of stand-up. In South Africa, we trust the idea of faces.
Yes.
People come to shows because, we see Robbie's face, we see Mpho's face, we see Kumba's face, we see Celeste's face.
Yeah.
And then they are pleasantly surprised by everyone else who's at the show. And they go, oh, I didn't know that guy was there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Because that's the model that worked. Even with Blacks Only.
Dude.
People came because they knew David Gow.
Yes.
Then they would be introduced to all of us. And I'm like, oh.
Also, they don't follow. Like, you know how many times somebody will see me and they'll go, do you still do comedy? I'm like, bruh. I'm like, dang!
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just like, yo, so you're also not following the thing. So, because also, like you say, you put your money behind these specials, and if people aren't going to watch it, then you're wasting money because no channel wants to bank on you anymore. You know, bringing people.
Because it costs money to do that. You pay thousands, almost six figures to hire a venue. Then you spend the exact amount of money on production.
Yes.
Then, you know what I mean? Like, there's all these things that you have to factor in Then you have to edit the thing. Then you have to put the thing together. I can't spend R500,000. Let me do a minimum here. I can't spend R500,000 for a video I'm gonna put up on YouTube. Yes. Unless I have someone
comment. This guy's not funny.
Hey,
bruh.
Hey, but I think audiences need to take responsibility because people rather go and hear a DJ play the same set every damn weekend.
They say
than
you
go and
repeating
see stand-up.
jokes.
I
That's
know
the
these
one.
jokes from kitchen.
Yes, but
that's the one. That's the one that gets to you. Like you'll put it up after spending $500,000. Then they say, "Hey, you're repeating jokes," and you're like, "Okay, go to a concert here and sing along."
Go and ask Beyonce to write a new song and do
Every
that.
time
People
she
get
performs.
angry when they go to a concert and the person doesn't repeat the songs they know.
Yeah. I think the thing will grow if people the audience need to take responsibility. We have a responsibility of putting on good shows and they need to also go, okay, I'm going to come. Or do something to invest. I know this guy's in Shoshanguve, but like...
Where?
He's in that dude who asked the question. He's in Shoshanguve, right?
Shoshplata.
He's far.
Very far.
He's very far.
That's in Pretoria.
But the state theater, bro, they do comedy
shit.
shows.
So look, I think we must move to the next voice
Yeah.
note. But the other thing that was also presented to us was the fact that nighttime is also a bad time, especially in a country like ours. It's
safe.
dangerous. It's not safe. A lot of women
100%.
want to come to
Transport.
shows, but the transport issues. And someone was saying to us, why don't we do daytime shows, especially in places like Shoshanguve? It's like, why don't we do daytime gigs there? Because the community would be able to walk or just come to the gig, enjoy it during the day, and be able to leave before, nighttime
That's an
falls.
interesting one.
But daylight is a...
But we don't know that industry. We've never done comedy
during the day.
or have invested in
I
doing
did
gigs.
She said Nyamas with Trevor Gumbi a few years ago before the pandemic. And every show we went to at daytime, but then it was the thing of how does one behave at the thing. So the problem that's happening with stand-up is that a lot of heckling is happening at shows in general. And that's because of nowadays, I'm guilty of doing it, we all are putting out crowd work. So if you put out crowd work to the audience that don't come out to shows, and then they come to a show, it's fine, different to speak to an audience member, but now they're just screaming things out. That happened with Chappelle in Abu Dhabi. That's where he got the DJ Khalid quotes, because somebody just screamed out DJ Khalid. So like people also, it's that, so going back, when I did do those hood gigs, getting a crowd to like simmer down,
and listen.
Bruh, that was very, very difficult. So yeah, I don't know.
You have to get them on your rhythm.
Yeah.
Right? You have to, like, you have a certain rhythm. Dylan Oliphant has a certain rhythm. Dylan can't come in, do crowd work, settle them down. Dylan, once he starts performing, he has this very one-liner paced rhythm. And even in a rowdy crowd, it takes them a while to settle and they go, oh, that's the rhythm.
Yeah.
Then once they're in. But yeah, let's move to the next voice note. We could talk about comedy for days. That's what we do for a living.
See, Trevor, man.
Trevor.
You're in the Sega mo. Limpopo mo. PLK shit. Problem.
Lady sounds like you're
trying this thing, yeah. G-Boogie mo. This TV. Yeah, got my subscription, So, man, this thing is too short, man. Why is that this G-Boogie mo? Like the real one, the main one on YouTube.
The real one.
The uncensored G-Boogie. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I want the uncensored G-Boogie. Let's bring that uncensored side of his.
Bring that.
So please, do the right thing. I beg, please. Yeah, thank you.
I feel like I was using somebody else's phone.
Yeah.
And they were sleeping.
It's a hurry.
It wasn't that's how it sounds, bro. No, funny enough, we did bioscope yesterday with Jay Boogie.
Yes, yo.
Wow, bro.
That was amazing.
Amazing. Like, you see all the stuff that he says in the DSTV app, and you should go check it out. He said, I'm coming back. I'm going to be the best again. I'm going to show them. And a lot of, people have always said Jay Boogie is the funniest comedian. Yesterday at the bioscope, that happens on 44 Stanley every Sunday. Starts at 6:30. Tickets are 150, yeah.
Does it happen on Sundays?
Yes.
That's crazy because that's when artistry also happens, right? Artistry, 22 Fredman Drive, Santon gig.
Yeah. Sundays also.
Sundays as well, ne?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, yes. I think some days mentioned like Oscar Mushle and someone was coming to the next one, something like that. Yeah.
This weekend actually.
It is. Yeah, it is this coming weekend. Yeah. Okay.
Continue, Tsitsi.
Yeah, but
Tell them about Trevor.
As I was saying.
Let's leave that for some.
Yeah, let's not tell them, Yeah, we'll give them a surprise. But yeah, yesterday we had Jay Boogie and he was phenomenal, bro. Like, when every comedian is in awe, sitting on the floor, just listening to this man think, because he goes through his thought patterns. And he did say, he doesn't write, he just organizes in his brain. And you could tell the way he's organizing on that stage. And I was like, man, I really want him to come back to, to his, and he was like, I want to do this. It was amazing to watch. So yeah.
Was he raw? Was he like...
He was very raw.
Raw Jay Boogie.
He was very raw, bro.
That guy is funny.
Yeah. He was raw.
I saw him once get a standing ovation to 3,000 people and just spoke about disabled people. The whole for 10 minutes.
He did the disabled
And he just
thing
went
yesterday.
through, but you could just see like, because most people catch feelings.
Yes, there were a
Boogie
lot of
doesn't
people
care.
who were very
And
straight-faced.
able-bodied.
Yeah.
Always taking offense for others.
Yeah, Boogie's a great talent.
We got that message loud and clear.
Yeah, I hope they can hear me.
They need to sit down.
So, Brag, what's the show rather? Tlamutlisha, Jay Boogie, but also go out and check out his shows. Shout out to the man himself, Jay Boogie Dizzles.
Yeah, well, yes. Shane O'Mac.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi to everyone who's listening. On studio, off studio, behind the camera, in front of the camera, everybody. Happy belated birthday to Tsitsi and Farieda.
Thank you.
I'm watching y'all's episode where you are talking about the person who's scamming people using corny figures and like Gama video call. In 2022, Bam scam was scammer a couple of thousands. The person called via video call. They were raising their hand. They were smiling. The voice was just perfect. It was Connie Ferguson. Like she was excited. Even her colleagues was greeting the colleagues and all that. And then she got scammed in 2022. And she was just like, I hope whoever this is, I hope they get caught somehow. But people are so creative. Scammers are so smart.
Yes.
That's why I'm always saying scammers are not always people who dropped out of school. Like people who dropped out of school because they were dumb or anything. No, these are very smart people because
those are comedians.
Same with Farieda. They're busy using Farieda's videos to scam people, but it's small monies. It's still small money. I'm guessing they're waiting for when. So promote forex because in
videos.
Small monies like airtimes and whatever. I got scammed by someone who was like, buy data, use this step, using Farieda's videos. And then when I searched, there were so many of them. But I was like, I get fine. I'm not gonna like go now and attack Farieda because she didn't know. It's like, it's fine, God. My 60 rand, my last 60 rand is gone. But it's fine.
That's a next, guys. Okay, Mugele bonus. Send me a DM. I'll buy your airtime bag.
No, but it seems
that's
like
how you get them.
No.
Don't send that DM, my sister.
Also, I'm not
I'm gonna rock you again.
I'm not on Facebook. I can't give you 500,000. I don't have it.
But it seems like this family, they are prone to scamming. Sometimes you must just lay in the bed. We dealt the cards of a scammable, generation.
No, man.
But sorry.
Look, my sister, I think we live in an era now when we need to rely, old people need to really rely on young people. And young people must teach old people these tactics.
Yeah.
Because... And it's so weird because we're now falling into the older people category. I think by the time AI is like, you can't tell it apart, we're going to be the victims. And we're going to... But the young ones will be the one that will be able to tell you, no. This is not Will I Am phoning you dead. Yes. Like, oh no, we know each other.
Dude, AI is gonna bring another level of crime.
Yes, you saw.
Like AI is gonna like.
Bro, they already have an AI video of Sia Kolisi sounding like a Nigerian dude.
Yeah, bro.
Really?
It's convincing. It's bad because you can see it. But if you made a 67-year-old watch that thing, they'd be a little bit confused. Like,
but also the Connie Ferguson video.
Something was wrong.
It's AI.
It's so off. You can tell it's
The
AI.
Connie Ferguson video is probably made through AI.
But also remember, like, if you're, even those things can catch us. There's some things I've seen and I have to read like in the comments, oh, I just watched an AI thing.
Oh, wow.
So if that's happening to some Ma who's in their 60s,
And
dog, I miss the things not in sync, the lips.
I miss the old scammers. One of those ones. Oh, nah, give me your phone. Yeah, you caught me, bro. Nowadays, yes. Scamming is you're right, my sister. Scamming is too creative.
And I think we just need to find a better way to police scamming, man. Yeah, like it's crazy that you can get away with.
We need AI police.
Yeah, we need online police.
Yeah, but I guess that's technology. Everything that's made, somebody out there is going to use it for evil.
Sure.
Like a drone wasn't made for... Drones were made for war. Do you know that?
It's not for music videos.
Yes, the way we use... Yes, it's not.
Spusa Shout out.
Yeah.
But the best inventions were made in order to kill other people.
Yes.
Like the microwave. The microwave.
German and the Mercs were made to have good, strong army cores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A microwave was made like there was someone had an idea like I want to send microwaves and then you will probably like catch on fire or burn. But then they saw that actually this wave just melts food and heats food. Yeah, warms it up.
So when do you know you're dying when you're... What kind of bomb is that?
So they were
They cried. Why am I getting hot? The first few people they tried to kill came out like, you know, when you try and microwave a cockroach. Unharmed.
What's going on?
You tried to microwave a cockroach.
Let's go back.
Yeah, go back there.
You tried to microwave. How many cockroaches do you have in your house?
No, you've never found
Just that
one.
one.
No, cockroaches can survive a microwave.
But how do you know?
Oh, this is common knowledge, brother.
Why did you try?
Cockroaches, even nuclear things.
Listen,
Yeah,
I've been to Tabiso's house before. Ne? When he's talking about that cockroach, bro, that cockroach there was, you know where you can see the time. That cockroach, he put him in there, he put it on, bro. The cockroach was gone, it came by the clock. Hello.
Escape.
You're on a first name basis with the cockroaches, bro.
Jefferson inside. Jefferson inside.
Right.
You never tried to microwave a roach.
Why?
No, bro.
Where do you... I don't even know where to
Now
find
you're going to have the SPCA at your show next week.
Yeah, the cockroach is unharmed.
Animal activists are going to be outside this
Marching.
You cannot do this to the
Gola
rancher.
even has a gag about that thing.
Did you see?
It's a common knowledge. Yeah, it's a common knowledge to try and microwave a cockroach because you think
It's not gonna do
something's
anything.
going to happen.
Did you see now in Cape Town they started white people are protesting for the baboons?
Why?
Because the baboons are getting knocked.
White people.
They made baboon crossings for them.
Yes, but now they're protesting. But the comments, I died, bro. The lady's
They
like,
need safety.
and when the taxis are striking, where are you guys to march with us?
With the baboons.
Saving the planet.
Yo, man. Rob, my dog.
Yes, you.
Do you have any upcoming shows where people can catch you?
Yes.
Are there any close to Soshanguve?
Actually, yes. On next week, I'm close to Shoshanguve. I'm in Pretoria next week.
Yeah.
I'm actually with...
the tents have tabled. Remember when it was you with Polygamy?
This guy could say bi-weekly, but not polygamy.
Why is it happening everyone to you?
It hit twice.
The woman version. polyandry.
Oh, wait.
No, so
that's funny because polyamory involves a lot of people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. You like what you did.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You proud of yourself?
Polyamory is, involving a lot of people, and the joke hit both of you.
Oh, you're ahead of your time. Right?
She stopped the microwave before zero.
Hey, bro. I got cooked.
Yes, Gregory, you were saying?
Busy with my tour with Dylan Oliphant, Step Brothers.
Oh, nice.
We're in Johannesburg this weekend and then Pretoria next weekend.
Where in Johannesburg are you this weekend?
Melrose Arch Fire and Ice. And then,
Melrose Arch Fire and Ice.
Yes.
That's on Saturday.
Saturday the 26th. And then next week we will be in Pretoria Fire and Ice.
Okay. Pretoria Fire and Ice, Mainland. Okay.
Yes.
What's the date on that?
I don't know, Pops. I don't know.
Don't know.
But it's gonna be on the post.
The first Saturday of August.
You promised Dylan you were going to do a better job.
Now he's lost today.
Before we let this man go, bro, I think we have to applaud him. You were part of the Abu Dhabi Comedy Week.
Yes.
A festival. Was it a festival? What is
Festival.
It?
With David Chappelle.
Nice.
Yeah. Wonderful thing.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. It was fun. It was good times.
How was it seeing Uncle David Chappelle again?
He's a beast, bro. He performed to 15,000 people.
Jeepers, bro.
And he puts his stage in the middle of the arena like a boxing ring.
Oh, snap.
It's like, it's great. It's one of those, I was tired because was traveling a lot and then I came back and then I had to do Namibia because Dylan Oliphant said yes to a gig but doesn't have a passport. What? Dylan said yes. Dylan, I don't know what Dylan thinks at the border. They just trust you.
With an ID.
I promise I'll come back.
You know, I actually gave him the connection for how to go get his passport, but he didn't listen to the guy. He goes to a different home affairs with army pants on, a hoodie over his head, his glasses is in his face, and he gets, I need a passport. So immediately we're like, can we put this passport under investigation? That's why he didn't get it. Because his passport was under investigation.
Also, Dylan sometimes looks Somalian.
Yes.
Not sometimes.
and then he drives with the hoodie on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Dylan, why do you, my dog? You look
They're
so...
gonna take you.
I'm like, your car has heaters.
Dude.
I want to save on a petrol. Dylan's car is the newest car in the parking lot.
And it's beautiful.
But he doesn't use the aircon. He slats a hoodie and he drives. And there's a camper now. What Dylan? Suspect number one.
So I came back from Abu Dhabi and Turkey and then 2 days in South Africa, then I had to go to Namibia. And I remember, have you ever been not physically tired, when you feel like you like feeling like you're becoming deranged, like you're
delirious,
like tired. Have you felt that before? Yo, bro, now I'm on the phone with my mom, like, I'm here, but I don't think I can get on stage. Then my mother just was like, bruh, don't ever complain about things you asked me to pray for. You're doing the thing. Take a nap.
Auntie Carol.
Take a nap and go perform.
Yeah.
Relax yourself.
That's very sweet.
So yeah, it's one of those things, bruh. I'm very grateful. It's almost 18 years of stand-up, and I'm actually living. I'm in that part of my life where the things I prayed for when I started, I'm seeing it.
Amen.
And it's dope.
That's beautiful.
Some days are great, some aren't, but keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
The great Gregory Robert Collins. I know some of you in the comments are going to be like, oh, you didn't tell us about Robbie's life story. You can go watch that installment on our previous podcast called Popcorn and Cheese, where you will get an in-depth look at Robbie's life. Today, Robbie is a friend of the show. Thank you for contributing your time.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for,
Thank you.
Yes, and whatever they decide to be in the future.
No, I'm staying the same.
Oh, you stay.
I'm okay.
Sean?
You're not sure?
Hey, one day, bro, when your career needs that extra kick. Hey, guys.
That's no age.
Call me Shalane now. Shalane. Use it, don't use it.
You have another plan.
Yo, man. So that's what you're selfishly plugging, your shows. Catch Robbie Collins, Dylan Oliphant, Step Brothers this weekend at Protea Fine Ice, right at Melrose Arctic. And then on the first week of August, that very first week, the first Saturday of August, they will be at mainland Protea Fine Ice in Pretoria, very close to Soshanguve. Is there anything you'd like to plug, Farieda?
No, I'm okay for now. Let's just hope I win the award. It's in the first week of August, so
plug the award.
No, the voting is closed. Voting closed last week, so yeah.
Women in podcasting.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
My mom's a fan of yours.
Really?
Yeah, my mother watched. She said the young lady with Pops and his friends. This is very funny.
Thank you so much.
She said I must. Yeah, well. Yeah.
Thanks, babes.
Well, you're making it into the colored community. One auntie at a time.
Colored.
Are you colored?
Inside. I used to go by Farieda.
Oh, but the name.
Yeah, because I used to chill with the colored people. Wow. And then the black said to me, no, you can't do that.
Come home. Talking about coming home. Tsitsi, do you have anything to selfishly plug there?
Yeah. Monate December. What's this? Lyric Theatre next year.
Nice.
In February. What do you mean? Bro,
He's preparing them.
You ask me stuff and then when I explain, you say I mustn't explain.
It's July, dog.
He's giving them a prelude.
It's not. It is, but it is, but what's this? I'm doing it for the future, bro. Next year, February 28th. This is the
longest plug. Stay alive.
We're doing Chiumya live at the Lyric. Get your tickets. The tickets are out right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Get them now. Trust me. Get them now.
Hi. In that case, I'm also plugging. Guys, in 2027, I'm doing my show. 40 Things Before 40. Yeah. I'm plugging now. I'm doing my show 40 Things Before 40. Yeah, 2027. June 10th is going to be on a Saturday. I calculated. 40 Things Before 40. Make sure you get your tickets. They'll be live next year.
I have another one in 2030. I'm doing working Sunbet Arena. 2030, yeah. But the tickets issue.
Put it out there.
Yeah,
Put it out there.
But this is kind of a special announcement from me. In September, right, which is just we are having our first the Bioscope Comedy Festival.
Nice.
Keep your eyes peeled. The festival we'll be doing live podcast recording. We'll be having shows, one-mans. It's just going to be a festival filled of laughter and joy.
Nice.
Also, on that note, my one-man show will be playing at the Bioscope Comedy Festival.
Yes, we did speak.
Yes.
So it's a one-man show that I'm going to be recording on the 8th of November at the Lyric Theatre.
Yeah,
2025.
2025.
It's powered by a young gentleman called Mpho Popps Modikoane.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
He's a
I
good
know
guy,
him.
Yeah, he's nice.
But a nice guy.
No, I'm putting in the light. Yeah, energy saving.
Yeah, 8
Wire.
November. 8 November.
That's amazing.
Mpho Popps Modikoane presents Thabng Mhlongo live. Let's go.
I would love to come, but I think I'm going to book a gig on that day.
You can feel it.
I just
can
feel
plug that one as well.
I feel like I'm going to get a corporate on the 8th of November.
And then it's corporate season, eh?
It is, That's amazing, Thabiso.
We, Bobby.
My plug is one. Is for today specifically when the episode airs. It is my daughter's 13th birthday today.
Today?
Well, on the 23rd.
Oh, yes,
on
yes.
Wednesday.
So today's Wednesday.
Yes, today, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
You thought it was Monday. Crazy.
Where am I?
Where are you?
Today.
That's amazing. Can I ask you a question? I remember when your lady fell pregnant with Soya.
With who?
When Toya fell pregnant with Mani.
Yes.
Your fear you had, because also there's new fathers here. The fear you had of becoming a parent, to where you are right now as a parent, there must be a level of pride.
There is, bro, because when I found out I was gonna be Manny's dad, I looked like those Coldplay people. You know what I mean? I had the same reaction. Oh, yeah. So it's how they freaked out, how they you could see in those people's eyes their world had ended.
Yes.
They fear. That's how I felt when I realized I was gonna become a dad. Because I was like, how? I'm a roommate. You know, I share an apartment with my friend.
Oh yeah.
I'm a comedian who lives gig to gig. You know, the only consistent paycheck I had was Parkers because they used to pay on time. Other than that, you know, I had to deal with the. Can't say his name. He might sue us again.
Of course.
But you know, you had to deal with those.
Basically, you saw things.
Hey, I saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because your career definitely did do this.
And that's because of her.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing I'll always be grateful to her for. And I think a lot of parents don't necessarily acknowledge their kids for the impact that they've had in their lives.
100%.
Imani impacted me to become a better version of myself. She impacted me to become more responsible, to be more goal-orientated, more career-driven, and just to be a generally better person. Like when I'm around her, that's who I am. Yeah, we play a lot, we talk a lot. The one thing I can pride myself in, I don't know what the teenage years look like. Today's her 13th birthday. This will be her first year as a teenager. But from 0 up until now, Latoya and I have been blessed with a child that has never thrown a tantrum. Imani's never been a temperamental child or anything. She's calm, she's reserved, she's very funny. It's just a pleasure to have, man. I hear those subtle nuances that you got when you became a father of a boy. But I think the greatest thing you can ever be as a dad is a girl dad, bro. Like it is, I actually feel like I'm a superhero. And that's because of her. So today's her 13th birthday. And I just want to let her know that I love her and happy birthday.
Wow. That's beautiful. Happy birthday, Imani. Happy birthday, Imani. Happy birthday, father, your hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank Robert Collins for lending us a hand today with our show and putting on his stamp of approval.
Yes.
We appreciate that our comedy friends do give us a thumbs up once ever so often, because lots of others give us the middle fingers. But Robbie gave us all his fingers today. Thank you.
Which is a lot.
It's going left.
Yes.
From a going left.
Comedian who used to live hand to mouth to a successful internet.
Hand to mouth.
That's why his mouth is a bit of a tear. The hand's a bit big.
Gluttonous.
Oh my word.
That's horrible.
Yo, man, Robbie, bruh, you're a goat in this game, bruh. You're a legend. The fact that you are on your third show with Dave Chappelle, bro.
Sure.
You know, South Africa, America. Now you are in the Arabians. No,
brother.
Bro, you've done incredibly well. And I think I was right in the beginning. I think you're the most awarded comedian at the Comics Choice Awards.
Deservedly so.
And deservedly
thank
so.
you, my guy.
There's never been a question. There's never been a time Robbie Collins won an award and people are like, they're just trying to calm people and politics. And no, bro.
Thank you,
Deservedly so. I've never seen someone who puts in as much effort and work into their craft. And you're a comedian's comedian. And you're the people's comedian. You work every day at this thing.
Thank you,
Please keep going, bro. Like,
bro.
If people could see our comedic fitness, you would be a bodybuilder.
Also, I know you can hold all your awards at the same time.
Shanrei.
Why are you pointing fingers?
You don't like seeing me.
He doesn't like to see
You don't like to see me happy, you.
Color down.
You're like, look at him, he's happy now.
Handle him, Robbie. Handle him.
Hey, if Robbie was there, the community, whenever he speaks, would be like, why are you shouting?
Stop it.
Talk to the hand.
block the whole community with one hand.
Robbie's hand is what they use at a stop sign. They just put
Stop it now.
His fingerprint is an A4.
Hey, bro. What? He gives high sevens. No, Robbie, man.
When he does this, you're doomed.
It's a bullet.
He's never plugged his own ears.
No man.
He chose a loaf as a finger treat.
What a spectacular.
When he does this one.
No.
You heard Robbie saying his mom watches the show. Now you're talking about him breaking virginity.
Sorry.
Can we end it?
Yeah.
It's enough now.
All right. On that note, it's time to put a finger in it.
Oh my
put a sock in it.
What is happening? What is actually going on?
All right. Cheese babies,
sure.
Have a beautiful afternoon. Sintanda noke makaya. Make sure you get your tickets to the show. Bye-bye. Nilaleni ngokolo. In the words of the Green Alien dub. Bye.
Shapa.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Water for lunch. I'm on a diet.
The business has no money, but it's still a business.
Oh, Shantu, you eating today?
Yeah, no.
You used to.
They make it my schedule to the afternoon.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubheke le channel for 10 minutes longer na subscribe umubi dog that's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment unama commitment issues subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe